Hello guys, it's the one and only, the YouTuber, coming back with another video with a face cam, as you can see. But this is not like a normal gaming video we're going to do. No, we're going to do something completely different right out of the gate, starting with some that is definitely not new or interpreted in something that is weird. You feel me? Okay, maybe. Don't do that. Okay. But we're going to be watching some scary animations. Now, for those who personally know me, they know that when I watch something that's extremely scary, I have a really good reaction. So I was like, hey, why not just try it out? See how it does. See how it goes. Probably not really good, but we just gotta do it anyway. We gotta see what happens. And I get really curious when I see something that's very scary, but I also try and run and hide at the same time. You see that closet right behind me? I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna hide if I'm scared. Okay? I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Okay? It's guaranteed I'm gonna do it. Maybe. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's get to the video. Alright, this video is by Wansee Entertainment. Link will be in the description.
I don't know what to do. It all started 3 weeks ago. My mom disappeared. She was at home in the morning, nothing different. She hugged me, saying goodbye, wished me luck with school, and gave me a packed lunch. And when I got home that evening, she wasn't there. She didn't come back.
She didn't bring the milk.
So we called the police, and all of the search was set up. The whole town came together and held a giant search party, lasting through the night, but there was no sign of her at all.
Yikes.
She had just completely vanished. The weeks since were hell for both me and my dad. Rumors started spreading through town, particularly around the school, that my mom had been murdered. Dad took things a lot worse than I did.
Yeah, look at him.
He was a carpenter, so it wasn't unusual behavior for him to disappear into the garage for a long time to work on a chair or table or something.
He's probably doing something.
It was what he always did when he was stressed.
Whoa.
I figured that's just how he was dealing with the grief.
Hands up right now.
We barely spoke over the next couple weeks.
Him right now.
He was locked in there from sunrise to midnight. And we might bump into each other at one point, but he'd just say goodnight and went to bed. Sure,
bro,
it was a bit weird,
why does he look like a...
I understood that he was going through a lot.
Like a villain anime character,
But the longer he spent in there, the less I was sure he was doing woodwork.
Post the glasses up.
There were large bottles of bleach popping up in our bins. And Dad barely took any break. One night, I had waited for him to go to sleep, and I crept down to try to open the door. But it was locked tight, and Dad always had the key. But today, when I came home from school, he was in the kitchen.
Really?
Freshly shaved, showered, had a rested face. He was totally different from what he'd been for the last couple of weeks.
He looked like he murdered her.
He was cooking. My dad used to love grilling, and his steaks were always amazingly delicious. So it was a nice change, since I fed myself only pot noodles and soup for a few weeks.
Dude, same though.
He set down two of the biggest, bloodiest steaks I had ever seen in my life. But it looked kind of different. Not bad, but just different. Dad tucked into a steak straight away, and I did too. It was a bit tough to chew, but the seasoning and flavors tasted just as good as the rest of the steaks were. We had finished pretty soon, and I was feeling full and satisfied. Then Dad said something I can't stop thinking
about. What is he gonna say?
I doubt they'll ever find her body.
No!
His voice didn't sound sad or depressed.
No!
I didn't say anything. Just stared at him. Hearing what he said sent shivers down my spine.
Bro, no.
Then I thought of the steaks. The late nights in the garage, hundreds of bleach bottles, and my dad's weird
disinfectant.
Behavior. Did he feed me her body? Or am I just overthinking it?
Nah, bro, you're right.
What do I do?
I don't know. Dude, what the heck? I saw something, an unbelievable creature. This one is called.
When I was 16, my parents, brother, and I were living in an apartment on the 4th floor. Every night, we heard crazy laughing outside of our house. At first, we just thought it could have been a neighbor taking care of a sick person, so we didn't worry about it.
Right. Makes sense.
Then one night, I heard laughing again. It was 11 p.m.
Dude, it better not be
and
like that
everyone
little girl
in my house
creepy
was
laugh,
sleeping.
because I cannot
I got out of bed and looked out the window, and I saw nothing.
Way too creepy.
And as soon as I looked out the window, the laughing stopped. It was kind of weird, but anyway, I just went back into bed and slept. After that, I had to use the bathroom at 4:30 a.m.
4:30, bro.
The bathroom was downstairs in the hall, and the bathroom window was facing a big field of grass and a parking lot. After I finished using the bathroom and washed my hands, I heard that crazy loud laugh again for about 30 seconds.
Bro.
It sounded like this person didn't even get tired.
Not the laugh, dude.
He seemed that he needed to catch his breath from this loud and long laughing. I proceeded to look out the window
Don't look out the window. It's bad. Don't look out.
I saw a group of about 5 dogs going crazy around something. And when the dogs moved, I absolutely felt fear.
What?
There was something. Another dog. I think it was a dog. It had a dog body and paws, but not a dog face.
What the heck is that?
It had a human face, and it was staring at me.
No!
It looked at me for a minute and then started to slowly smile. And then laughed again.
No.
I ran to my room, but I couldn't go back to sleep. The next morning, I told my parents and brother what had happened.
No.
They thought I had a nightmare. I said that I swear it wasn't a nightmare.
Bro,
but
I would believe you, fam. That did not look like, that did not look like a dream.
Everything felt real.
Well,
I know it was 100% real. But the next few days went by, and I didn't hear anything.
That's good.
And one day, it was getting quite dark outside.
I was about to say, hopefully it stays that way, but
swimming,
guess not.
So my parents and brother went out grocery shopping without me. It was 9 p.m., and I took my dog for a walk.
You're taking your dog for a walk outside after you saw that.
There was an abandoned house down the block.
Bro,
and my dog took off running to a bush suddenly. It was like something caught his attention.
Really?
I ran after my dog, and literally, I had to crawl under a fence to go and get him. When I finished crawling under the fence, I ended up cutting my knee.
Ow.
But thankfully, I got my dog.
Oh, that's good.
And when I looked up, there that thing was. That dog with a human face.
No.
We were face to face. It had glowing green eyes.
Dude, no.
And it had definitely human face features, and the head was bald. I screamed,
bro, that's so creepy.
And it just started that scary laughing again. I ran away with my dog and came back home. Well, I'm 18 now, and my family and I moved away to another place. I don't know what the heck that thing was, and why I've seen it twice.
It was a thing.
But I'm just glad that I don't see it anymore.
Oh, no, don't do that, please. Okay, I'm getting freaked out. I'm probably tapping out. This is going to be the last one. This is number 3 right here.
I recently moved out to attend university in a different town, so I rented a flat where I live alone. Every morning, I took my bicycle, which I keep in the basement of my building, and went to my lectures. Usually, the neighborhood is quiet, but one night around 1 o'clock a.m., my door phone rang. This was unusual, but I brushed it off as a mistake from someone who got drunk. It rang again, but I kept ignoring it. This happened at least 3 different times.
3?
So it began to annoy me. One day, I returned from my lecture and found a bus ticket placed on my door handle.
Okay.
This ticket was from a bus in my hometown, and it appeared to be mine, as the bus number on it was the bus that I frequently used. At this moment, I started to get concerned that someone was pranking me. That same night, I kept my front window a bit open to keep an eye on the entrance. I live on the 2nd floor, so it's too high for anyone to climb.
Maybe, dude, you can get like freaking Shaquille O'Neal / Slender Man hybrid. They fusion dance together and whoop,
this time, I checked through the window and there was a shadowy figure of a man. He waited for about 5 minutes and then left. I considered calling the police, But I had nothing to report besides a strange man ringing my door phone late at night. So
I guess
soon
that's
ignored
true.
it.
Yeah,
But what happened some days after almost made me go crazy. It was around 3 a.m. and the door phone rang again. By this time, though, I heard the front door shut. Someone must have forgotten to lock it.
No.
So I assumed that the man was now inside the building. Terrified, I went to the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife I had.
Good. That's what you're supposed to do.
I stood behind the front door and waited. The doorbell rang.
Ooh,
I think my stomach dropped at that point.
Ugh.
He rang again and then knocked strongly. I stayed frozen for
Open that door and stab him.
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh,
I was relieved and went to sleep after a while, which in hindsight was very stupid.
Yes.
As I should have made sure that the man had left the building.
Yes.
The following morning, as I was leaving for my lecture, I noticed some scratches near the front door's handle, as if someone had tried to mess with the lock. I immediately went to my landlord, who lives right above me, and explained everything that had been going on. He reassured me that everything would be fine.
Bro, your landlord.
So I went to get my bike. But as I walked towards the basement door, I noticed that the lock was broken. I finally understood. The man from last night must have hidden in there. I hadn't heard the front door shut again yesterday. So that must have meant that the man was still here.
No, he's in.
I ran upstairs again and told my landlord.
Landlord, go in there, dude.
Angry,
do it.
Grabbed a
He's going in there with a bat.
All I could hear was struggling noises as my landlord beat that man senseless.
You get him. You get him, landlord.
We then called the police, who arrived a few moments later and arrested him.
Bro,
I still
this man
remember
looks like a discounted Ronald McDonald.
He looked straight at me silently.
Without the makeup.
It turned out that this man had been following me for days and was trying to rob my house. He had done the same thing to other people in the past. I don't know what happened to him afterwards.
Oh, look at that fresh cut.
I assume he is in prison. I am forever grateful to my landlord for being so brave. Dude. We replaced the locks on every door, so now I feel safer.
That's good.
Well, I would have forgotten about this if I didn't open my mailbox recently and find another bus ticket.
No, dude. Okay, we're done.
My name is Michael.
All right, yo, that was crazy. Like, dude, I literally had to tap out. Like, I normally, like, if I was doing, like, I don't know, try not to laugh or something, I would usually be fine. But, like, those scary videos, scary animations, like, scary, like, animated stories, I know those are freaking nuts, right? But like I said, this video was basically me reacting to a Wansee Entertainment February 2020 compilation video that they did. So feel free to go check those guys out. I will put a link to the channel in the description, and I will also put the link to the video in the description as well, so that you can check them out. And now I could also tell when I was watching playback that there were a few audio issues where my voice and everything wasn't sounding like top notch, like how it should. You know, everything should be fluent. I could tell, like, what I was using, like the video software that I used to record, it's kind of weird in how it works. Basically, like, you can't use a microphone at all, or like you won't hear the audio for like the thing that I was watching. Like, it's weird, but you know, I guess until like I find it's something that works a little bit better, we're just gonna have to kind of go with that and, you know, see what we can do. And well, yeah. No, honestly though, the second one, that one was probably the creepiest one because of the freaking dog, dude. It's like, just even imagine that, the dog in its face, it's a human face. Like, just picture that in your head. That sounds freaking nuts. It sounds literally like one of the worst things I could ever imagine. It's terrifying. But yeah, that was probably my favorite one, the scariest one that I thought. But hey, if you want to if you want me to react to more, I'll react to more. Even if you want to like send me a YouTube link on what video I should watch next, I will check my comments. I will see what videos to watch. And yeah, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and don't forget, we the only ones out here on YouTube.